we're the same as everyone. We all get 24 hours in a day, and at times we can have those hours pressed where it's just there feels like there's no time in the day to get anything done, where there's not enough time to do the thing that you wanted to do. And we all experience that. I work out every single day. I make my workouts just as important as showing up in the marketplace every single day. Because if I don't get a workout in, then I can't be my best at work. I can't be my best with the people I'm around. Because if I don't show up at the workout, if I don't put in that effort, then I haven't started my day the best way. So I still keep everything that I know is valuable. I make a point of learning something new every day. I make a point of eating the best of food every day. All of these things take time. So if you want to talk about a packed schedule, my schedule is constantly packed. I'm constantly taking on more than I believe that I'm going to be able to do. Someone's calling me up, can we meet? I'm saying, I don't think I can do that. Let's do it anyway. I'm going to work harder and work this and try and get this done. Because that's what it's going to take day in and day out. You're going to constantly be having the grind when you don't want to grind. And you're also going to have to be able to take on more than you feel like you can take on. That's a day in and day out type of thing for most people. So you better get used to it now, because that's the way life goes. And if you want to have more of a relaxing life, then you can choose to change life up and maybe alter the way you're doing it. But whenever you have priorities and you know you're going to need to do these things anyway, well then that's the point where you have to have the grit and the determination to just go through it and make it work. But people will so often say that they don't have enough time, they don't have the opportunity, they can't make the most of it. Look, I'm clipping out videos here. Video after video, no break, no stop, no time to waste. We all have time. We all have half an hour where we don't do anything. Even the most successful people out there, whenever you're with the millionaires, they'll still go out and eat food. Not be handling business, not be talking about business. They're not with their wife. They're not doing anything other than just eating for half an hour or an hour. So there's points in everyone's day where they're not speaking to anyone. They're not going in any kind of direction. Now, we all need times to think, but I can take 15 minutes before I go to sleep to think, not eating an hour's dinner. So you got to have that point where you know what's prioritized and where you're going to put your effort. I'm willing to just step up again and say, let's go, let's roll. Got to do this video. Let's get the video done. Let's get the videos out and let's keep moving forward. Because you could take all day to record the perfect video, to post online, to get your message across. And guess what? It might have been just as good as the first video. Because if you keep looking for flaws, if you keep looking for where it could go wrong, you're always going to find it. Prepare enough in advance that you can predict how it's going to go. Then you provide the best service and then you keep doing that. Because that's what it takes day in and day out. If an engineer was to design the car from beginning and get it into the showroom, it could never happen for the engineer, because these guys will go through it and over it and change it and try and make it more perfect and more perfect, whenever the machine was already safe, already ready to go, already looks phenomenal. But that's the way the mind can go. People can get caught up in changing this way and that way. And guess what? If you've already got cramped time, you cannot be at the point of creating something and then you go on to the next thing and the new thing without actually having finished it and put it out and taken the chance. If you want to have that way of life where you can actually take on a far bigger schedule, where you're waking up for the next day's schedule and you're getting a reminder in the morning and you're going, shit, I don't know how I'm going to fit this in, but you know you're going to do it. If you can go with that, if you can just roll every day where it's a big fucking schedule, and you know, because I'm not the guy that's the work addict and says, I'm going to do this every day and I have to do this, etc. I know I could change it. I know I could make a difference. But I know how important this is right now in my life. So I'm willing to wake up with a big schedule each day and just say, let's work it, I can do this. And I do the things in advance every single day that give me the battle test that I need. So I know I can do it. Because if you haven't done it and you're waking up 4:30 for a workout and you're getting a cold bath and then you're getting a sauna and then you're dealing with people who are quite difficult and then you go in through the day and things go wrong and then you're squeezing out half an hour to record videos, you're not going to be able to do that. You're going to be lost halfway through the day. To keep the focus is to have actually build up through the difficult times to have pushed through times that were difficult, and then you'll be able to build up that momentum. But this, as far as time goes, it's how you use your time. A 5 minute video that's going through the seconds as we speak. This 5 minutes has provided more value for more people than 5 minutes of drinking a cup of tea or talking to someone on the phone that you have no immediate necessity to speak to, but you're just picking up the phone. How often does that happen? People phone people they don't need to talk, to distract themselves. I'm not looking for distractions in life. I'm looking for what needs handled, where do I need to go next, and how do we create the life that we want for the people around us. If you can get that attitude, then you'll never be stuck with time. You'll never be distracted with time, and you'll always be efficient with the time that you have.